Hi all you absolutely wonderful souls. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I will do a video about that another time, but right now I just want to crack on and get on with an overall card for the week. I know it's late, so we're going to kind of put this from this Thursday to next Thursday, and I will try and get back to sort of a regular scheduling of Mondays as soon as possible. But I really was just drawn to come and sit and chat and do these cards for you. So I mean, I could have just done a card for the day, I mean, really, couldn't I? But I feel drawn to do card for the week. We might have a card for the day in here as well. So let's have a look at what the week ahead is going to bring for everyone. Okay, so for the week ahead, let's see. I'm so excited to be back to this, guys, honestly, I can't even tell you. Okay, so interesting. We've got an interesting mix here, and I feel that this is bringing you back to your past a little bit. So I'll show you what we've got. We've got healing. I don't know, can you see that? Where is the light? There we go. Okay, so we've got healing. We've got family. It's not quite focusing, but you get the gist. And movement. I like this card. So I'm going to go straight away with what I'm feeling. The healing is very much to do with, I feel that the time and the energy that we're in right now is very much about moving forward. It's kind of with this culmination of, we've got to this point where we've done all this like work, or we've avoided stuff, either or. And I feel like we're at this point now where it's like, okay, head down guys, let's crack on, let's work through this, let's really sit and focus and heal and move forward. But this as well, although this all sounds quite sort of strong the way I'm saying it, it feels very gentle. I feel like this is very much an approach that you have to do in a loving way. This is very much a self-love healing, because when we learn to start loving ourselves, that's when we really heal and we can move forward and we can accept what we need to do for ourselves. Because self-care is not selfish, but we also learn the kind of boundaries we need and the discipline we need to create our dreams and put them into reality, because it's all a mix. At the end of the day, yes, what you put out there is what you get back. 100%, I believe that in manifestation. But it's also action. So you've also got to start putting in those steps of self-care, being the best version of yourself, and putting in those steps and that work to move yourself towards that, whilst mentally imagining and putting out what you want in your life. So I think there's a real balance and a real mix for that. So I feel like this is very much healing and manifestation, which has been coming up a lot for me lately, so I'm glad it's not just me that this is for. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of healing coming forward, but again, very gentle, very self-loving. Be gentle with yourself. Know that healing is not linear and is a process, and we want to be very clear about that. Family, interestingly, feels like a very mixed card, and I feel like this is much more to do with complicated relationships and coming to terms with and understanding that people don't have to have the same opinion as you. And I know family, when people say family, they instantly think of blood relations and, like, you know, mothers, fathers, etc. Now for me, people that know me know that to me, family is not just blood. I have friends that are 100% my family. So I think this is very much about looking at who you're surrounded with, whether they are blood related or not, and making sure you are surrounded with the people that bring out the best in you and lift you up to be the best that you can be. So this is very much, again, taking stock. So it links quite nicely to healing. This is very much about taking stock, seeing who's around you, what you need, what you desire out of life, and starting to implement that self-love, self-care and self-respect to move forward. And then we have movement, so that's great. I think this is very much a case of, look, I feel like there's a very gentle sort of stream running, pushing things gently forward, making you realise, making you think. Ow, my dog's asleep and just kicked me in the foot. Making you think, pushing you forward, but it's a very gentle flow. I think it's this, and I do feel like this is going to build momentum, but right now for this next week I feel like it's that slow trickle where you start thinking differently, things start popping up, and it's all a time of processing, thought and healing. Now, as I said, I do feel this momentum is going to pick up, so do the work now, else it's going to feel a bit like a snowball effect, is the energy that I'm feeling. So if you put in these little steps and this self-care now, it's not going to take you out by the knees. You can really just embrace it and embrace this change and this movement and this energy that's going to start building within the next sort of couple of weeks to the next month or so. So yeah, those are your weekly cards, and I hope you like them, and I really enjoyed being back in front of the camera and doing this for you guys. So I'll be doing a lot more. I'm going to try and do some more videos today while I have some time and focus. So I really look forward to speaking to you all again soon. Lots of love and light. All my social media will be linked below. Obviously these will hopefully be back to weekly videos, and don't forget, if you want a personal reading, they can be done online via Skype, telephone or email. So it doesn't matter what your schedule is, you can have the guidance that you need for your life. So I really look forward to reading for you, and yeah, more and a lot more about what I do soon. Okay, lots of love and light. Speak to you all soon. Bye.